It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and she is back. She is the president of the Public Relations Society of America, Los Angeles, Jean Gonsoulin. I'm a big fan of you and your organization, and I want to speak with you about public relations professionals. I'm not surprised that you released a survey recently which indicated that PR professionals contribute mightily to the regional economy.
Absolutely. It was a survey that we really wanted to do, and we did this 5 years ago to look at data. The most recent data available at that time was 2008, and it's never been studied before. We partnered with the LA Economic Development Corporation to do this study, and really wanted to see the economic impact on Los Angeles County, and we were really surprised by the results.
And let's define public relations, though, because I think, you know, we're stuck in a Hollywood bubble, and we think PR, oh, it's just PR for the studios. Wrong.
Yeah, Los Angeles had its roots in entertainment public relations, but it is so much broader now. We cross every single industry in Los Angeles. And public relations is really the practice. I like to use the analogy that advertising is what you say about yourself. Public relations is what others say about you. So it's that third-party endorsement or credibility that really gives some real might to what we do.
And trying to craft that message and create free advertising. I mean, in
Exactly.
effect, the free advertising,
Right,
because
exactly.
advertising is paid.
Right, exactly. It is trying to get what we called earned media. So it is others talking about our message.
And before we spoke on the air, I was saying to you, I mean, your job is so incredibly difficult. I am bombarded by email pitches, and I'm trying to figure out which ones work and why others I toss quickly. Maybe that's your next study.
Exactly. It's the $64,000
Right.
question. I can tell you that every single PR person who does media relations labors over that, how to get across what we need to say in the subject line in the first sentence that's going to make someone take a look and want to know more.
So let's talk about the economic impact.
Okay.
It is dramatic. Tell me how much money PR contributes to our economy.
Well, it's not just revenue, it's also jobs.
Right.
And I would tell you that there are 9,450 public relations professionals operating in every industry
about
across
10,000,
right,
yeah.
almost 10,000 operating in industries across the county.
Think about this. In the city of Los Angeles, there are about 10,000 cops. So that kind of gives you a sense of how many people there are in PR.
Well, and it's not just in those industries. We also have an additional 3,760 professionals working in agencies or as consultants.
Wow.
And that number is particularly interesting because what's notable about this group is that for every job in an agency, it's created a second job, and that is from direct or indirect or induced effects on the profession, because agencies are using printers and a lot of other services.
Dry cleaners, restaurants for lunch, coffee
Exactly.
at the local Coffee Bean. I mean, it's...
Well, and then their wages that they pay their employees, they're going home and spending that on food and whatnot. We notice that sort of added impact has increased by 16% since our last time that we did the survey.
So all in, over $500 million annually, is that right?
It turns out it is $510 million that is the income from the public relations profession. And what that does is it generates $52 million in tax payments.
Which is
it's
important
sizable.
for a region like California, like Los Angeles, I should say, where we need infrastructure.
Right.
Where does PR go from here?
You know, I think PR is going to continue to grow. We've seen this real shift where companies are looking at public relations as much more of a priority and much more of an imperative in their business.
And it's hard to get attention. There are so many outlets. The days of Channel 2, 4, and 7, they are gone.
Right.
You know, you have the internet, you have print, you have just so many areas. I want to thank you so much for joining us and for the study. I'm glad you did it. Her name is Jean Gonsoulin. She's the president of the Public Relations Society of America, Los Angeles. I'm Brad Pomerance. You're watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.